Thanks for coming over. This is Amodeus, and today's Dungeon Hunter Champion video is about how OGD works post-update. Now, don't throw your champions away just yet, because there's some problems. So, ongoing damage, or OGD, has been a Dungeon Hunter Champion staple since launch. The most desirable champions in the game prior to Update 4 had OGD. I mean, you had siege towers like Eleanor and Caroline, the timekeepers Manas and Sharma, and who can forget like their first Steel Widow 10 team that had snake ladies in it, right? Especially the Dark Snake Lady Chanxia. I mean, one of the most coveted champions in the game. They were all amazing because of their OGD and the utility it gave them everywhere in the game. Now, I would never have beat Ultimate Blitz the first time around without Manas's OGD. So, all of that was before. So, let's talk about now. So, post-Update 4, I see people calling RIP on the Dark Snake Ladies, right? And that's just because of how bad the OGD is. Now, I'll be the first salt-throwing player when it comes to the OGD change, because I was furious that nothing worked the way that it was supposed to. But let's clear some confusion, now that we've done some testing, about the new OGD before the rioting starts, because there's more going on here than just a nerf. There's some problems. So let's look at the patch notes first so we understand what we're looking at. So in the patch notes, it just very clearly says the game mechanics have changed. The ongoing damage debuff will now be capped to a maximum of 200% of the attacker's attack stat per second. This is not affected by race attack or lower attack debuffs. Gear bonus, synergy traits, guild bonuses all count towards the cap. So that's really, really important, because what we're going to do is we're going to test this out. 200% of attack, not a problem. I just happen to have a siege tower or 3 that we can test this out on. So let's look at Eleanor for our example, because we're going to be doing ED10. For our example, I built Eleanor up to the maximum attack accuracy I could while keeping her on adept precise. So you're going to see all attack percent focus subs, all attack percent gear on her shoulder, glove, and bracer. She has 85% accuracy and 2,383 attack. So as you can see in the Update 4 patch notes, each stack of Eleanor's OGD will do 200% of her attack and damage per second. Without adding any attack synergy trait to the team, this means that she will do 4,766 damage per stack per second. And in post-Update 4, the OGD stacks last 7 seconds, and you'll see that in the video, or you've already seen it through testing. So each stack of OGD is guaranteed 33,362 damage total. So Eleanor now stacks 10 OGD maximum, right? So this is a potential of 330,620 damage with just her third skill. Now, I am not going to activate, or I'm not going to use Eleanor in this dungeon at all, right? The only thing for testing purposes we want to see is her OGD. But I'll be honest, like, if you're looking at this on paper, this is pretty ridiculous. You're talking about a third skill that does, like, 300,000 damage, right? That's insane. Nobody does that in the game. So you should be super stoked that the change happened, right? So I'm telling you, like, that's exactly how the mechanics should work. I mean, we all know it doesn't, but that's beside the point. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Elder Drake. We're going to attack him, and we're just going to see how many of our stacks land, right? And we know each stack should give us about 33,000 damage. So we got 2, 4, 6, 7, 9. Oh, missed one. So we have 9 stacks on there, right? So instead of doing 330,000 damage, we'll do 300,000 damage. Now, I thought about stopping right there, but I'm not going to, because I just can't bring myself to waste energy if I think I can make it through. So we'll just put Eleanor over here in the corner and just like let it play out. And I would normally just cut all this, but I don't want to cut because I want other people to look at this and like look at the data and correct me where I'm wrong, right? I want them to see like, oh no, this and this and this and this and this and this, right? Because I expect her to have done 300,000 damage, give or take, right? Because she got 9 stacks, right? So once again, we can walk through that because this might take a little bit. But without adding any attack synergy trait, anything like that, she should do 200% of her attack, which is 4,766 damage. And Game Off, damn you for making me do math. You should have a tool out for this. They should do 4,766 damage per stack per second. So 9 stacks for 7 seconds is 300,000 damage. So, I mean, I fully anticipate to see that, right? Because everybody, I think, understands that that was totally 300,000 damage that we just saw. And, of course, it was not. And that's, I think, going to be our larger issue. Because it's not that it was nerfed, it's that it's broken. So let's get through this nonsense. Once again, I'm not going to cut it because I want everybody to see exactly what I did. Because I might be wrong. I might have totally skewed this everything, right? Because all I'm doing is going off the information that we have in the patch notes. 100,000 damage. I need someone to explain to me how that is 200% of my attack. It's not. That tells me that it's not that OGD nerf ruined OGD. It's that the OGD mechanic is broken. Or it's not doing what they said it was going to do. In which case, that's fine. But, like, tell us, right? So, before you, like, toss out all your champions, you gotta realize, like, this is not how it's supposed to work. At least based on what we've been told so far. Maybe we'll get some other information later on. But I want to hear what you guys have to say, what you guys have heard, read, discovered, tested, whatever. But as always, thank you for watching the videos, and have a great day. Bye.